What's going on, everybody? Welcome inside fitnessinformant.com, Fitness Informant's YouTube channel. I'm FI founder and CEO Ryan Buck. I want to thank you for stopping by to check out a 100% honest, no bullshit review of MuscleTech's Black Onyx Shatter Non-Stimulant Pumped 8 8-hour NO pre-workout. Wow, right? MuscleTech, a brand that a lot of people might raise a couple eyebrows to. It's a big brand. It's in a lot of big box retailers. And for the longest time, I'll say this, MuscleTech kind of took a back seat to innovation. They kept sort of their foot off the gas pedal. But I'm proud to say that with new innovation coming out through the doors of MuscleTech, they're starting to raise some eyebrows in a good way. They're coming out with products in which people are gathering to go towards and try. And Black Onyx Shatter Pumped 8 is actually one of those products that I'm actually thoroughly impressed with coming out of the doors of MuscleTech. So let's start today by talking about this on 5 different subjects. We're first going to talk about the ingredient profile. What is in this product? Second, we're going to talk about the effectiveness. Third, we're going to talk about taste. Fourth, mixability. And then finally, we're going to talk about the value of this product. So let's dive into this ingredient profile. We start with 4 grams of L-citrulline. L-citrulline, pure L-citrulline, should be dosed between 3 and 5 grams. And what that does is it enhances and increases blood flow in your body throughout your workout. Why is that important? Blood that goes into your muscles and stays in your muscles is going to bring nutrient-rich blood to that area to help repair the muscle tissue in which you just damaged during the workout. So not only is the pump sexy in the mirror, it actually proves beneficial in terms of rebuilding and repairing your muscles. So 4 grams of L-citrulline is a good dosage, it's an acceptable dosage, and it's within the clinical range. Next we have VasoShock XR, which is red spinach extract at 1 gram. So what is this? It's an interesting study that we cite over at fitnessinformant.com where they actually did 1 gram or 1,000 milligrams of red spinach extract, and then they did a placebo group in terms of NO3 and NO2 production in the body. The group that actually took the red spinach extract had a significant increase in NO3 and had a moderate increase in NO2, which is nitric oxide in the body, which means more nitric oxide, more blood flow, bigger pump. The 1 gram is actually the dosage that they used in the study, so it's acceptable here at Fitness Informant. It's nice to see this ingredient used at 1 gram, and you're going to see more pump products actually that has this into it a little bit more. The next ingredient is 200 milligrams of hawthorn extract. Hawthorn extract actually is an ingredient that's studied to use to help go against and fight against cardiovascular disease, and it's going to help increase blood flow. And basically, when you have cardiovascular disease, like your blood from your heart into your body is just not working, you could have some clogged arteries, etc. What hawthorn extract can do is it can help enhance and increase blood flow. And that 200 milligrams, there's not a ton of studies around this as it relates to pump, but it's what we've seen in some other competitive products on the market when it uses this. It's interesting that MuscleTech has elected to use the not popular ingredients like the Vaso-6 and the nitrosygines and things like that, but they're using other ingredients that actually have some studies and some benefits behind it that we're not used to seeing, which is why this product is actually attractive for us here within the fitness community. So at 200 milligrams of hawthorn extract, again, to increase blood flow, it's a good ingredient at a decent dosage. The next ingredient is Vasodrive AP, which is casein hydrosylate. People are like, wait, what? Casein hydrosylate at 150 milligrams. Now I'll say this, there are competitive products on the market that use this upwards of 250 to 300 milligrams, so it's a little bit lower than the competitors on the market, but really what this ingredient does, Vasodrive AP, it actually inhibits the molecule or your body from constricting your blood vessels, meaning that it's going to help increase the blood vessels. The bigger your blood vessels are, the more blood that can flow through it to your muscles, the bigger pump, and the better recovery time that you have. Your body releases different molecules in your system that wants to inhibit that contraction, or wants to inhibit the enlargement of your blood vessels, and this is going to help actually make that blood vessel get bigger. At 150 milligrams, again, less than some of the competitors on the market, but still a decent dosage of Vasodrive AP. The last ingredient on this is Spectra NO Performance Blend at 100 milligrams. Now, when you look at this, you see a ton of ingredients and a little bitty dosage of 100 milligrams. There's a lot of study behind Spectra. We're going to link to it over at fitnessinformant.com. I suggest you check it out. Other brands like Cage Muscle uses Spectra in their ingredients. It's because it works so well, and the studies support this. At 100 milligrams, this is the dosage that you want. It's going to help improve blood flow. Really, at the end of the day, your pump is all about improved blood flow, bigger pumps, better recovery times. So this ingredient profile from MuscleTech, I'm impressed. I'm very impressed with this company. I'm very impressed with this product. I think that their ingredient selection was done correctly from their product scientists, and I think that if anything, they could maybe up the Vasodrive AP a little bit in terms of dosages. But other than that, I mean, it's right on where it needs to be. A really good ingredient profile. In terms of effectiveness, yeah, this works, guys. It does work. So, right, if you're shocked because there's a MuscleTech product that works, don't be. This company is coming back, and they're coming back with a vengeance, and they're doing a really good job. And I'm not just saying that. I'm thoroughly impressed myself with this product. Good pumps. It mixes really well, in with a pre-workout. A lot of pre-workouts are going to have citrulline, but those pre-workouts are going to have things like VasoShock, or XR, spinach extract, vasodrive AP, or vasodrive AP, casein hydrolysate. They don't have those. So you're actually getting additional benefits from this product that you're not getting in your pre-workout. Now, the only other ingredient in this that you get in your pre-workout typically is L-citrulline. And it's completely fine. So does this product work? Does it provide a pump? Yes. Does it provide an 8-hour pump? That depends. It depends on how many carbs you have. It depends on what type of workout you had. But it's possible. It's possible that you get home after a long day of work. If you work out in the morning like me and you're still pumped up from a big arm day, but maybe you carb loaded the night before, then yes. If you utilize a good sufficient source of carbs in your body during your pump, you could realistically have an 8-hour pump. Are you going to get an 8-hour pump every single time? The answer is no, you are not, unless you follow the same routine every single day and your body reacts the exact same way. So that's a little bit of an overpromise, I would say, on their part, but you still get a really good pump during the workout and post-workout with this product. In terms of taste, this is grape bubblegum. Great, guys. I mean, this grape bubblegum tastes great. I'm not the biggest grape fan in the world, but it literally tastes just like Big League Chew grape bubblegum, and it goes down smooth. Really, at the end of the day, it's not like you're going to be sipping on this. You're going to take it with your pre-workout. You're going to take it as your pre-workout if you're not a caffeine guy, or you're going to take it like, really by itself. So, mixability is good on this as well. We're going to show you a video here of mixability. We're actually going to take 1 scoop within 8 ounces of water. We're going to show you exactly what it does. Now, the ingredient label or the facts panel says for an explosive 8-hour pump, so maybe this is how you get your 8-hour pump, is you mix 2 servings of this, which we have not done. We actually just followed the ingredients, but 2 servings would go in 16 ounces of water. But here on camera, you can see the mixability. If 1 serving, it's not bad. The serving size is 8 grams. It should mix fairly well. You're going to see some residue and some particles float on top, but at the end of the day, it is not a bad mixability. In terms of value, this is a 20 serving unit for about $35. So if you take double scoops, now you're at 10. So the 10 serving 8-hour explosive pumps is going to be a very tough number to grasp onto in terms of value, but 20 servings, $35. It's one of those things. There are some other 20 serve pump products out there that retail for $40, so 20 serves for $35 is not astronomically out of this world. I wouldn't want to go too crazy higher on this because really, even though these ingredients are good and Spectra is expensive, they don't have more expensive ingredients like the Vaso 6. They don't have expensive ingredients like nitrocyanine or Glycer Pump or Hydromax, some of those other ingredients. Now, that was something that I would say this whole thing, it's a great pre-work, it's a great pump product, it's a good value. The only thing missing is an ingredient like a glycerol monohydrate powder, which is going to hold the liquid within the muscle to help you keep that pump longer. So if you had, say, 3 to 5 grams of Hydromax or Glycer Pump in this thing, I think this thing would be a really kick-ass pump product, and it's already a good pump product. If you want to purchase this product, look below for the purchase link and a coupon code to save you a few dollars if some exist. Make sure you're following us on our social media channels. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking on the red subscribe now button here below. We have a podcast. It's called Be Informed, Live Fit. It's on iTunes, Spotify, here at YouTube, Google Podcasts, and more. Subscribe to that to stay up to date with some really cool stuff. And for this review, all the reviews from MuscleTech, supplement news, deals, fitness routines, nutrition plans, and more, check us out on our official website. It's fitnessinformant.com.